division rivals. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now, and towing the slab, Garrett Whitlock. What do we have on him?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Fouled off. He was late. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ground ball right side. Gets it to first. Out. One out in the top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe.
Yeah, Boog, he just hasn't been himself at all lately. I mean, it's hard to know if it's mechanical, if it's mental. It's just a struggle all the way around. It's something that everybody goes through. I think the key is you've got to stick to the process. You've got to focus on every pitch and don't worry about the result. Take it one pitch at a time, one at bat at a time.
Whips it to Casas, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Harold Ramirez at the dish. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Left field, way back there. And it bangs off the monster. The throw into second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. And we're back. And towing the slab, Garrett Clevenger. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Kicks and fires. Pitches in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. And now the lefty. And that's in the dirt. That misses the zone, and the count is filled up. And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Palacios has a beat on it, and there's one away. Time down and check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. A lot of bat-to-ball skill in this offense, Chris. Very tough outs all over the place, and they're sporting the best team batting average in the league right now.
Well, clearly they're good hitters, Boog, but I'll tell you from experience, when you're on the other side of the field, you look at these guys and you just say, man, these guys are lucky, because you feel like your team hits balls like that and they just don't find the holes that they seem to find. So I think it's a combination of being really good hitters but also being lucky, and that's what this game is all about.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Masataka Yoshida stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Right through there for a strike. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Nothing in the first for Boston. An inning complete at Fenway. No score here on the show. Top of the second, and now it's Brandon Lowe.
The second baseman, Brandon
Lowe, a former All-Star, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. And a foul ball. The pitch. Strike two. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And now it's Jose Siri. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And first offering is fouled off. This to third, and foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Out there to center, drifts towards it, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
batting fifth. The catcher.
Here's the catcher to hit, Rene Pinto. Bounce to the left side. Devers throws on to first. That's out number 3. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No. Bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Rafael Devers.
The third baseman.
Here comes a pitch. And Devers hits that one. Siri makes the catch for the out. 1 away. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs. Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt pop it. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that in this one.
That misses. 1-1. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And there's the strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Second inning here, no score. On the ground to the left. Now a jump throw. Not in time, he legs it out.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Now batting Tristan Casas.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
There's the strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. That's in for a strike. And that one clips the corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Ground ball up the middle. Walls throws to first. And that is that. One left for the Red Sox. Back here at Fenway. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. And stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Rays definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And there's a base hit.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
In the air out to center. Refsnyder makes the catch.
Batting ninth.
So up next, Taylor Walls.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Palacios rounds second on his way to third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Fought off foul. Palacios, the runner at third. Walls over at second with 1 down. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
2 outs. Got him. And there is another strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right.
Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Trevor Story. Clevenger back to work. Swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
On the ground, Loud gathers and throws to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Refsnyder stands in now and watches strike 1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Down in order. Back here in Boston. New inning getting started. And now Harold Ramirez. And there's a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that one actually would be grabbed by Story.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Wow. In the box with one away as he takes ball one. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Right through there for a strike. Fourth inning underway, no score. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a while.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. High off the light tower and gone. A towering blast. That'll fire up the dugout. His second of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now the right fielder, Richie Palacios. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. And it skips into dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. Hit down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. The 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Back here in Boston, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Vaughn Grissom. The pitch. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. This one in the air, center field. And it's caught for the out.
The left fielder, number 7, Masataka.
At the plate, Masataka Yoshida. He's 0 for 1. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ramirez snags it for the 2nd out.
Now third baseman.
Devers now 0 for 1 so far. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The Red Sox trailing by 2 here in the second game of the series. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Taylor Walls. Casas takes it himself, 1 away here in the 5th. So the Rays batting order turns over. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 5th. And that one sliced foul.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
1-2. Swings here and blasts one left field. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Now back.
One down, and now Will Benson. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, out towards left center. This looks like extra bases. Throws to second, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Ramirez in the box again, takes a strike. Just missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Story sends it over to first, and they got him. Loud in the box now. No balls and a strike. Benson at second with 2 down.
No.
And now it's even up.
1-1. 2-1.
This one in the dirt, and the runner holds. Left-hand batter waits. Way out front for strike 2. Runner at second, 2 down. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 3. Gets a piece and stays alive. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. A new pitcher in the game, Brian Bayo.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Right side. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Time for 2. Long throw for the 3rd out. To the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
So, Boog, you
No
went to
ball.
college
One
in this
strike.
town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it hits off the monster. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result. Going to be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So a man aboard. Now it's going to be Triston Casas. And first offering is fouled off. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
And
1-2.
now 1-2.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
And there's the strike. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And O'Neill is retired. And there are two down. Here's Trevor Story now. His first at-bat was a strikeout. We talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The shortstop takes the ball, and you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
2 outs. That clips the zone, and the count's even at 2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Siri in position. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And the Red Sox leave one. It's 5-0. Top 6. Here's the catcher, Rene Pinto.
Rene Pinto.
And he deals. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rays digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Man at first, and now the right fielder, Richie Palacios. And that's outside, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And he walked him.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Swinging a foul straight back. Right-handed reliever. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And the righty deals.
1-2.
In the dirt. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. At the belt and fires.
Ball.
And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
No strike.
Walls up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they can't do anything with the lead. And we're back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Reese McGuire. Clevenger back to work. Just missed. In the air, left field. That gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in, and the green stuff a base hit.
Ref Snyder in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Checked his swing on the 1-0 and appeal to first. And Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. McGuire gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Over to Lau. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Vaughn Grissom. Strike 1.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Two outs, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. The Rays leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. And right back to the mound. What a play, inning over. One left for the Red Sox, still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Down the line, O'Neill on his horse. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there's one down.
Designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Will Benson. That's outside. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one misses, and it's 2-1. That smash towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Harold Ramirez.
Ball 1.
First pitch misses. Out to short, Story. Over to first.
He's out.
And that'll do it. Rays held in check here as they are unable to add to their 5. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Kawhi to kick the pitch. And he was nowhere near that one
No
for
ball.
strike 1.
1 strike.
Movement in the bullpen. Colin Poche up and throwing. Kelly warming up as well. That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now here is Ceddanne Rafaela. And a foul ball. Runner at second, nobody out.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving.
Ball.
Don't try to do too much.
And
1
that's
ball,
off
2
the
strikes.
inside edge. Ball 1.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's
2-2.
impacting them across the board.
And now 2-2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boo.
0-1.
Casas, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Wouldn't
1-1.
chase that time.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Tyler O'Neill up next for the Red Sox. Pulls that one foul.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch.
Ball.
Ground ball left side. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Garrett Clevenger will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Colin Poche takes over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 strike.
The Rays leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. O'Neill around second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
McGuire now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Lifted in the air out to left. Ramirez snags it, and the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Fenway, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. And a strike. Next offering is down low. Right through there, got it. Now 1 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Siri. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
And out of here, he deposits that one into the monster seats.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate.
Number 63 comes on now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Whips it to Casas. 2 gone.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. That ends the frame. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And this is now back now at Fenway. Here's the center fielder, Rob Refsnyder. And the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Poche, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 1-0. That one missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. He swings and fouls one off. And it's even up.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. And Poche ready to work. Got him swinging.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And first offering is fouled off. The Rays leading by 5 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out to short. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
The left, number 7, Masataka.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Ball.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And
Ball
the
2.
slider just misses. And he swings over the top there.
2-2.
Out to short. Walls. Zips it to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back inside Fenway Park, we go to the 9th, and stepping in for the Rays, Francisco Mejia. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Towards first. Fair ball.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Grounder might be 2. Devers
out of
over
there.
to second, and that's all they'll get.
Or that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out, keep the runner in the scoring position.
Now here is Jose Caballero. There's the strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And it's fouled away. The pitch. Ball 1 there.
1-2.
Walls over at first with 1 away. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third, and he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
So a man aboard, and now the DH, Will Benson. That's in there. Strike 1. And ball 1. Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. Here's a rocket out to left. Yoshida makes the grab, and that'll do it. So no runs on 2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Kevin Keller. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's Rafael Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And a pitch. Bounce to the right side, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Next to hit, Ceddanne Rafaela, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. But the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings through it for the K. but no advance from the runners.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Into center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Trevor.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next for the Red Sox, Trevor Story. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. The Red Sox down 5, trying to battle back here in the last half of inning number 9. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Devers headed home. 1 run is in.
Picks himself up an RBI. You connect.
So they turn to their closer, Pete Fairbanks.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
McGuire in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. One on the gun, swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, and he got him, and that'll do it.
4-pitch save. He was just starting to get comfortable out there after throwing a lot of pitches in the bullpen in this one. But a nice job of attacking the hitters, being very efficient. And this is what you want to do. You want to come